What's up, guys? This is Taylor, and I'm sure that you all want to hear what grinds my gears. And I'm sure that's why you clicked on this video, because I used to do a series for those of you who are new, and I'm sure that the vast majority of you are new because at the moment of recording this, I have 34,000 subscribers or so, and I stopped doing that at around maybe 12,000 subscribers. So chances are, good majority of you don't know what that is. And what I do is I just kind of talk about things that irritate me, and I used to do it where I would take up a whole episode and talk about that, but I'm not going to do that this time because I don't want to sound like it's forced. I don't want it to be like, I'm going to do another episode of this, and this is what I don't like, and this is how I don't like it, and I hope you enjoy. And I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like, if something is legitimately making me a little bit irritated, I'll talk about it and briefly go over why it bothers me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And I apologize if I just can't put out as many of those as I did last time, like 3 months ago. But when you start to force things, they just get stale. No fun for anyone. But anyway, as you can see, this is the F2000 free-for-all. I don't even win this game, actually. I told you guys that I would put up games regardless of the score, and I wasn't lying. I lost this game, but because I was in one of those sessions where I said I was going to put it up no matter what, I'm putting it up for you. And yeah, hope that shows you guys that I wasn't screening. I wasn't trying to make myself look better than I really am. I legitimately lost, and that's unfortunate, but there you go. Anyway, before I start on the Grind My Gears thing, let me know what you guys want in the next episodes, because I put up a video a while ago, myself in the hot tub, and I got a lot of people saying Nazi zombies, and that sounds awesome. I would love to do some Nazi zombie gameplay. I've got a big ol' Nazi zombie file on my hard drive right now that I can use, and so it's on Dare Rice, and it's really old, with myself, Blame Truth, XCal, and someone else, and that was a lot of fun. And so if you guys would enjoy that Dare Rice video, leave a comment saying hooray or yay or post it or something along those lines, or just rate the video, because the best way to see if you guys like an idea is just to check the ratings and be like, oh, a lot of people thumbed up, that means a lot of people want to see that. And so hopefully you guys can do that. But anyway, I feel like the next month is just going to be everybody trying to just fill time between now and Black Ops, because it's not enough time for any of us Call of Duty commentators to get exceptionally good at Halo, and I mean, so there's not really a point. I'm not really going to play Halo anymore, I don't think. I'm probably going to end up selling it to a friend, or maybe I'll just give it away. I don't know. Maybe have a contest. I don't really know how those work. Like, do you mail them out to people? Like, would I get your address and send it to you? But if I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know. If you guys know of any other commentators who do contests where they give stuff away, let me know, because I want to go talk to them and see how they do it. Maybe I'll just give my Halo Reach away. I don't know. I'll walk up to somebody on campus and be like, and throw confetti in their face, and then be like, surprise, Halo Reach. But they'll probably be like, what the hell, get out of my face. But anyway, grind my gears. I was recently at the dentist, and first of all, there's nothing fun about the dentist. Everything about the dentist is just abysmal. It's no fun. Horrible. And he was checking out my mouth, making sure all my teeths were nice and clean, and no cavities. And he, of course you have to have all those instruments in your mouth where it's metal, and he's poking it with that scary sharp tool and the drills. And he started making conversation with me, before he put any of the instruments in my mouth. He was like, oh, how's school? You have a girlfriend? Oh, what are you studying? Oh, that's super interesting. We were talking, and then I assumed the conversation was over when he put all the instruments in my mouth, and because you can't talk, because your mouth is full of metal and of his fingers. And so he jammed all that stuff in my mouth. I can't even hardly breathe, and he's like, oh, so you're studying psychology, is that right? And I'm like, oh, really? Really, Taylor? That's fascinating. And what are you going to do with that when you get out of college? I tried to answer him because I didn't want to be a douchebag, but, come on, dude. That's just the most awkward thing you can do, is expect someone to hold a conversation with you when their mouth is full of your fingers and metal instruments. It was just really irritating, and I thought that was just really propagated an awkward scenario. But anyway. Also, another thing. Every single day after my sociology class, I walk out, and I have to walk to my next class. And the way the schedule works in college is much similar to high school, but on a much higher or grander scale, where like if a class goes from 1 to 150, then from 1 to 150, the campus is like a dead place. There's nobody on the streets because, I mean, class is in session. And if you're skipping class, you're back at your dorm or you're back at your frat house or whatever. And then as soon as like 150 hits or 1250 or whatever time the class ends, just an explosion of activity just erupts onto the campus and everybody goes to their next class, and then by the next full hour they're in the class. And for some reason, when I get out of this class, the path I have to walk is on a relatively narrow sidewalk. And just the way it works out are these three girls, these three loud, annoying girls, always are right in front of me as I'm trying to walk to class, and they're all standing next to each other and taking up the entire sidewalk. And they're walking extraordinarily slow, and it's really annoying, and I absolutely hate it because they're keeping all of us, all the people behind them, just completely waiting because they're inconsiderate and think that they're just so much more important than everyone else, and it's just a really rude way for them to live, and I don't approve. And to make it even worse, I can deal with slow walkers. I'm a patient enough guy. I'm not going to freak out at them. I'm not going to like run around them and give them a dirty glare. To make it even worse, though, they're all chain smoking. Like in the time it takes us to walk the 3 blocks until we split paths, each of them probably smoked 2 cigarettes in like the 5-10 minutes I'm walking behind them, and they're all blowing their smoke right back in our face. And so, yeah, I don't care if you smoke. Yeah, it's not my position to tell people whether or not they should. I don't care. But don't blow it in my face, and don't be rude to everyone behind you, because that is just a terrible, awful thing to do. It's rude. It makes me smell like cigarettes in the next class. And if by some chance you 3 girls are listening to this, screw you. Pick a different path. Walk somewhere else to class. That is unbelievably rude. Go away. Nobody wants you here. And nobody wants to hear about how you got smashed at the party last weekend and had sex with a frat guy in like a porta potty or something. The stories they tell, it's like they're like those people who tell personal stories, but they're not tactful enough to say them quietly. So they'll just be like, "You wouldn't believe what happened last night," and then they'll take a drag from their cigarette and blow it back in our faces and be like, "Man, this random frat dude just had crazy sex in a porta potty," and just like say like, I'm like, come on, be like tactful. Don't announce those things to the world while blowing smoke in our face while holding us up. And so yeah, those 3 girls are just the most obnoxious humans ever to grace the earth. So, oh man, that must have really been bothering me more than I let on, because I just completely went on a rant there. So I apologize if if that got a little bit too intense. I don't know why I got so mad at them. It wouldn't be a big deal if it was like once a week that happens, but it's like every day, and it's so horrible. But you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Does that make sense in this context? No, it doesn't make sense. That didn't make sense at all. But speaking of cake, they're selling it at the bookstore, so I think I'm going to head over and get some pound cake, because it is very tasty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, because that makes me happy, and if you want to make me happy, that's the best way to do so. Leave a comment telling me what you want me to talk about in my next videos, because it's what you guys want. This channel is as much yours as it is mine, I suppose. Well, that's not really true, but it is important that you guys enjoy what the content is, because, I mean, if you guys aren't watching, it's just a completely waste of time, me talking to myself about nothing for 10 minutes, and it's ridiculous. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a rating and a comment, and I will talk to you guys later.